Hello, very good evening, buonasera a tutti. I think the volumes are ok, credo che i volumi siano a posto. Facciamo ancora un check sul mixer. Tac. Lo portamenti. Così sono sicuro. OBS, Steam, disco. Perfetto. Ok, direi che siamo a posto. Hello, buonasera, buonasera a tutti. Welcome to everybody. In this flight of today we'll do a very challenging approach. Then Lilo will do a very challenging approach from Quito to Pasto. We don't spoil anything, but Pasto, it was very, very hard arrival. Then for Lilo, it was a very big challenge today. This is the sense of this flight and what we choose this. We have the Airbus 320 fly-by-wire plus the FS realistic and FS to crew software. Hello, Speedy. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. We wait you, as always. Then, as we talk every time, this is a software used in simulator by Lilo. Then to fly as joystick system, Hughes is for buttons behind his head, plus two more other software. One is Joy2K and KVIT. KVIT is a virtual keyboard with the mouse function also, and Joy2K is a system to add and to give Lilo some macro to use the buttons like a joystick and to have much more options at disposition. Buonasera Silvano, buonasera. Questa sera siamo da Quito a Pasto. Questo è un bel volo, te lo potresti provare anche te. Quando hai tempo e voglia, un giorno te lo fai perché è veramente un bel avvicinamento. Molto molto interessante secondo me. e non del tutto, non per niente facile, più che altro, proprio. Per niente facile. The estimated route time is 3-3, then is very, very short flight, typical domestic one. The waiter should be good. I will check the waiter now. How are you, Flylillo, and how are you, Roberto? Lillo, how are you today? Fine, that's okay. Also for me, it's a very good day. I have sleep not much hours this night, but yeah, we are on work tomorrow and early morning we have a meeting for the project with society. Then we are really excited, and we don't know if this evening we have time to sleep, if I have the time to sleep or not. I'm really, really super excited of this. Then also expect some news about the Microsoft Flight Sim page. And about also between Lillo and Microsoft. Expect some news. Smiling like always, Lillo, that's good. Yes. He take some weight. He tell me that I'm happy for him. I need also take some weight. Okay, then we start the first proceed, yeah. Then, okay, the weight should be good at Quito. Register at 1800 Zulu, Lillo. The wind is 340 knots. Visibility more than 10 kilometers. Scatter clouds at 2,600 feet. Scatter clouds at the flight level 100 or 10,000. I don't know the transition altitude of Quito. Temperature is 20 degrees to 0 degrees. Dew point is 0.8 degrees. Greenwich is 1026. And no significant change. Altimeter is 3030. Then waiter should be good. I will take the charts also. I will see with Lillo which is the good departure. Allora, the airport runway is 36 and the 18, wind is 340, then we take 36, we think. The transition altitude was 18,000 feet. 18,000 feet, Lillo. Then the scatter is at 10,000 in that case. We are flying in real time, of course, and the real waiter. Actually, the system of Lillo are set to the mouse function. Then he uses buttons to move the mouse arrow in different directions as needed. Allora, I don't know what is the first waypoint. Esmi, bonjour Captain Flylillo. Lillo ti saluta che Esmi, mais bonjour, c'est à vous, bienvenue à bord. Alors, aujourd'hui on est en Équateur, Quito, airport de Quito, Mariscal Sucre International. Destination Pasto, Pasto Airport, Sierra Kilo, Papa Sierra. Comment allez-vous, Esmi? Ça va? Qu'est-ce que vous me racontez de bon? Alors, runway 36 will be a number 3 departure. Then I will check. Number 3 departure. Alors, initial climb clearance is 10,000 feet. Then you can proceed to the final. We need to be above 10,000 over Quebec, November, Victor. But the airport threshold is 7,776 feet. Oui, ça va très bien, merci beaucoup. Aujourd'hui, on fait ce vol en Équateur pour montrer une approche assez difficile, disons une espèce de challenge déjà pour nous. Donc, on verra pour Lilo comment va être, vu que lui il a toujours un petit peu de difficulté en plus quand il doit faire certains types d'approches. Donc, ça va être un vol pas très long, parce que ça fait 33-35 minutes de vol, mais il va être très intéressant du point de vue des procédures. Donc ça va être vraiment interesting. You both have a good day off of stream yesterday, Lil and Roberto. Oh yes, Speedy. I work behind the project. I have to a lot of times during my work, and Lil have take some pause also from the computer. But it was a very very fine holiday day. Thank you so much. And what about you, Speedy? What about you? You have any news about your future streaming sessions? We are really curious to see you and to follow you during your flight, of course.
Boarding completed.
The block fuel was for 4.7 tons. The fuel weight is 56.8. All the calculation are set.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Voila, the crew announcement. The boarding is completed. Our transition is 18,000, that's perfect. Temperature is 20 degrees. Flex temperature is 68, bravo Lillo. One four four, and 145 will be our speed for departure. tablet of the fly-by-wire give you a lot of options, then it's a very, very beautiful system. No news yet. Captain Bios has been busy. Yeah, we will see. He's in live during the night, our night, and we know this. We will see. Okay, with the parking brake is off, we are ready for the pushback. We attach the tags. And also
Flight attendants,
we do
arm
all
doors,
the
and
things
cross-check.
for the engine startup. Cockpit door was locked. Voila, we started pushback. We set the nose turn direction, and same time we will start the engines. Bravo Lillo.
Each door is equipped with an evacuation flight that can be detached from the aircraft and used as a raft. All exits are clearly marked with a sign overhead. If necessary, floor level lighting will illuminate the top of front
That's
exit.
really
Please take a
amazing.
moment now to locate your closest
Awesome.
exit and remember
Really
it may be
awesome.
behind you. If there is a change in cabin pressure, 4 oxygen masks will drop from overhead. Firmly pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, pull the elastic bands around your head, and tighten using the straps on both sides. Even though the bag may not inflate, oxygen will be flowing. Be sure to
We're starting engine number 2. You can hear the sound. It's fantastic and realistic sound. Very low. It was amazing, the sound.
Starting engine 2. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
One. Roberto, you are quiet for me today. Oh, I'm strange. I hear my voice good with the computer. I don't know. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, check. if it possible, is the volume of my voice, or I don't talk, just I'm in silence, looking Lillo in his procedure. I try to learn how to use an Airbus following the Lillo lives.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
26% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight control check.
Ready.
Okay, after start procedure finished, we do
Full up.
flight control checked.
Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right.
Beautiful right.
Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full
Okay.
right. Neutral.
Perfect.
Clear left side.
Clear
Automatic
right
max
side.
in case of
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
takeoff reject, or takeoff abort. Okay, then I think we are ready for the taxi. That's correct. Yes, we start our taxi.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Okay, we'll be taxi to the runway 36. And departure was an Ambal 3 departure from the runway 36, of course. We are climbing level 250, estimating estimating Pasto Airport in 35 minutes. Captain Castard, hello Lillo, you are doing well. I have been busy, so I have missed your streams, but good to see you again. Hello Captain, how are you? I give you a shout out, of course. Welcome, welcome to the streaming. How are you, my friend? You are online, I see, 4 days ago. With the Aerotrack simulation, if I'm not wrong. 4 or 5 days ago in Aerotrack. Also Lillo play in
Checked.
Aerotrack simulator
Flight
sometime.
instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Ah, okay, they are playing Aerotrack, okay, the computer, the
Confirmed.
system will
Flat
take care.
setting.
Tony
Config
top
1
sausage 55.
Config 1
Good landing
plus
you
F.
did to Sierra Bravo Romeo Juliet
VR,
was sweet.
V2,
Thank you,
flex
Tony.
temp.
Leo is really an amazing guy. Then today will be a flight from Quito to Pasto, 35 minutes, then very short flight. Airbus 320 fly-by-wire, FS realistic and FS to cruise system. Program, sorry. Then you are all invited to see which arrival we do at Sierra Kilo Papa Sierra at Pasto. We promise it was really hard, really hard landing. Much more for Lillo and for his technology. Okay, we are in taxi to the runway 36 at Quito. You fly better than I do. Yes, me too, Captain. A lot of times. Obliged, should I say? Yeah, okay. We understand, of course. Your English is much more better than mine, of course. Then sometimes it's hard for me to understand what is right inside each other. And I need to translate with Google sometimes.
V2 145, flex temperature 68 degrees.
V1 144 VR 144 V2.
Hello, Captain Bios.
145,
Another
flex
fans
10,
coming in
6,
today.
8
Thank
degrees,
you. We're missing
ATC.
you. How are you, Captain?
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the
I
line.
need also a shout out for Captain Bios. He play another games, but he's a very, very kind person. He offers his help to us to improve our disco system. Then, yeah, just guys follow Captain Bios because he's a very kind person. We are growing time by time this disabled community of the for gaming. Then we are really happy to have all this type of participation.
Below the line.
What are the voice from in game? Sounds like
Approach path,
some kind
clear
of
of
checklist.
traffic.
This is the
Take off
FS to
runway.
crew. FS to crew software
Confirmed.
for
Confirmed.
the
Cabin
fly-by-wire
crew.
system.
Advised.
TCAS.
Give me the
TARA.
link
Engine
directly.
mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
Packs are off.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Is not only the voice.
Take off.
Check.
He give you also
But,
the
please,
help on the functions, on the switch functions inside the cockpit during the procedure. Then Flylillo is an help. And,
Man flag
we
68
cut a lot of
SRS
time
auto thrust blue.
Checked.
having this type of assistance. Ramaruk, are you passing by to say a quick hello? Can't watch the stream sadly, but I will watch it later. Have a safe trip. Thank you, Ramaruk. Thank you. Yes, will be a very good approach, challenging approach today at Pasto. Then thank you to be here. Thank you to cross our live in YouTube also. And I'm really happy to see you here. Grazie mille. And me and Lilo, we are going good. Thank you so much, Captain. Back after one day in holiday, just to give to Lilo and me some pause. This work of this life, but we are in work, of course, all the time. Okay, we are approaching runway 36 at Quito. What is the name, the time in Italy? 20:39 local time. 20:39 local. And this 18:39 Zulu for us. We have plus 2 hours of Zulu time. Then for us it's really easy. We have to do 1 or 2 more hours, depend of the part of the year, yeah, but it's really easy for us to calculate the local time with the UTC and vice versa. Ok, stiamo arrivando sulla 36. Departure runway is much more than 4,000 meters, then it's not a problem. Okay, we are ready for departure 36. Ah, hot also, the waiter was hot. If you mean waiter. Or the local time, I don't know. Local time is 2040 and the day was really hot. Lillo live in Genova, I live in India, Mike Juliet, and me in a little bit much more in proximity of France, 2 hours from Lillo. Then
Thrust
take off
set.
thrust are set, and we are departing.
100 knots.
Checked.
Correct. Departure heading.
V1, rotate.
A very long departure, right today.
Runway, track.
Check. Positive climb.
Nav.
Check.
Gear up.
Now we are airborne. Very good departure, Lillo. Bravo. Icephalus. Hello, hello, hello. How much time? How are you, mate?
1,000.
How are you today?
Gear up.
Thank you to be here around this channel.
Thrust climb.
and
Auto thrust.
in this
Check.
flight from Quito to Pasto.
Climb.
With
Check.
the Airbus 320 fly-by-wire. And Lillo, of course, as always, is captain, pilot in command. He's our captain, Lillo. You're good today, thanks. Oh, you're welcome. We are happy to see you around the channel. Today was a really
Autopilot
short
1,
flight, but for Lillo can expect a very hard landing. Then the Pasto arrival is really, really hard. I'm really curious how Lillo will
2,500
Speed
do it,
checked.
really.
2,500.
Okay, then until you are in climb, Lillo, I will check the waiter for the arrival.
Flaps 0.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
Packs are off.
Down to the line.
Clear rad nav.
Okay.
Below the line.
Barrow ref.
Arrival 3017, 1021. Transition will be 180, then we are climbing to 250, level 250.
Set standard.
Standard. Cross-checked. Passing flight level 122. Now.
Checked. Standard set.
Standard
Okay,
set.
Pasto is
After
on,
takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Okay, that's complete. Pasto Airport in Colombia, runway is 2,175 meters only. Then it's not too much long, and the airport altitude, runway altitude is at 5,841 feet. Transition altitude will be 1,000 Lillo. Transition level is 120 at Pasto. 120 the transition level. Then we expect wind 3605 knots, visibility more than 10 kilometers, scattered clouds at 2,500 feet, temperature is 21 degrees, dew point 16 degrees, QNH 1021, altimeter 3017. I have to practice more if I was going to stream Microsoft Flight Simulator. Lillo is a much better pilot than me. It's not so easy for all of us, the new flight, the simulator, Captain Beers. But the practice is always all, no? Lillo have a lot of thousands of hour practice, then guys also for this, they have all of the skill to use and to land like in Rio de Janeiro last day perfectly, better than us. But he know, and he have the skill to use his technology, I think, perfectly, much more than perfect. But if we
Hacks are
can
on.
improve a little bit this present technology, or if you find another device to add, we think to do much more better for Lillo. Let me 250. And it's beautiful because we depart from Ecuador and we go to Colombia. International flight. Bravo Lillo. Piccolino, però bello. Pasto, Colombia. Location of the airport is Chachagui. Beautiful. You know this. It's located in the town of Chachagui and serves the city of Pasto in the Nariño department of Colombia. The airport is 35 kilometers, 22 miles north of Pasto. It handles some domestic flights in addition to military operations and private charters. A new terminal, administrative and tower control were built. Also, new navigation equipment was set up due to the increasing number of passenger cargo flights. Usually Airbus 318, 319, 320, Boeing 737, 727, turboprop and different types of smaller aircraft use the airport. It's first time also for me. We have a VR, PSO, Papa Sierra Oscar, and a non-directional beacon, Papa Sierra Oscar, located on the flight. Then surface is asphalt, 7,585 feet, the runway direction is 0220. Then with this meter we have 360 at 05 Lillo. I think we will take the runway 02. QNH is 1021. Temperature is 21, that's correct, Lillo. Lillo flying and landing, parts mine and ECB to shame. That's correct. That's correct. Also, a lot of people are impressed. But I think it's normal.
1,000 to go.
Check.
What he do is just amazing. He's the only one, I think, in the world using this type of technology inside the flight simulator and the other games. I mean, with this type of that, then buttons and
Speed.
these
Check.
programs. He's the first, and I think he's alone in the world doing this Lillo.
Alt cruise.
Check.
And he's also a really amazing guy. You will enjoy a lot if you pass your time with him. You will enjoy a lot. He's every time happy. He loves to be in the middle of our friends of the Ligurian Air, virtual airline. Then every time I meet Lillo, when I leave him, my heart is really, really happy. Lillo give you an happiness. Justice, it's just true.
Thank you for flying
Lolo
Ryanair.
is here, I
Last
think.
year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you
Ciao,
enjoyed
Lolino.
yours, and we look forward to
Buongiorno.
welcoming you on board again
Buongiorno.
soon. Ryanair. Low fares, made simple.
Lillo, è arrivato Lollo. Mi serve una info, vediamo un po'. Inbound cruise 025, right, this is the holding after. Lollo, stiamo andando a Quito. Sierra Kilo Papa Sierra. Ciao Roberto e ciao Lillone. Buonasera Lollo. Welcome Lollo, welcome. You know Quito? Quito Airport. I tell this for all of you. I think yes, on YouTube videos. You have never tried in a simulator to land in Quito? Personally, not. Never tried in all of my flight simulator life. Only this afternoon I've seen a video in YouTube with Lilo with this landing, but never before today. I'm so proud that I have got to know you both on here, Lilo and Roberto, and also for us, Speedy. We are talking about you with Lilo. We are really happy because you are a very kind person. We are finding a very kind people, but you and 2 or 3 more, you are really special for us because you give also us the power to continue in this project, to work a lot of hours, to try to share, to try to do a collaboration, find new contacts, etc., etc. Then when we see this type of following, we are just happy because it's just a thanks to us of all to us and to our work. So. Ma lì devo bicciare. No, grazie mille veramente. Anche a te Lollo, We are happy of this follow because we know we are a different type of channel, we do a different type of streaming, and it was not so easy to have this type of following and this type of sensibility. Then we are really surprised also, really. But also you, Speed, you are an inspiration for me, for Lilo, and for all the community, because you are part of this new type of community. Then we trust also in you, and we hope in the future to have a good collaboration, to find some people all around the UK. I don't know, to have the possibility to open a little center in UK for the gaming therapy with disabled people in the United Kingdom. Then yeah, we try to join our objectives step by step, time by time. Pasto, no Quito. Scusa Lilo, Pasto. You need to correct me every time. Comunque siamo partiti da Quito e arriviamo a Pasto. Comunque l'atterraggio è a Pasto, scusate. Lollo. I do wrong. Then you have insert all. Let me check if Animeta was published. Same time, as always, we want to say ciao to Maru. Maru is the brother of Lillo. He is every time during his life. Ciao Maru is behind him in case of physical or technical and physical hardware problem or software problems, some crash or computer issues, and he is every time behind Lillo during his live. And thank you so much to be here. Grazie mille, lo sai, senza di te tutto questo anche non ci sarebbe. Okay, we have a view touch on the left hand side. This is the Ligurian Air livery, of course. Lilo flew on the Ligurian airline. It's an airline of Ligurian, based on Ligurian region in Italy. and the capital of this region is just Genova, where Lillo lived, and for Lillo it's mandatory to be inside our airline, and is one of our best pilots with 1,000 of hours. And thank you so much, because we know our airline was survived to the COVID, also for your flights, for your time spent for us. Grazie mille. Lillo flew also in Ivao, in Vatsim, etc., etc. Then in the future, if any one of you want to fly in multi-crew, then in shared cockpit with Lillo, you are invited, and just you can write us, and we are really, really happy of this. Pasto, Quito, mappe male. Mappe male cosa vuol dire? Che non ti carica dice a livello di... Ah, dice la grafica delle mappe. Beh, la devono ancora fare probabilmente a quella parte del mondo, Faranno un world update di tutto quello che è la zona Ecuador, Colombia, Paraguay, Uruguay, eccetera, 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 South America. We need a world update of this side of the world. We are sure in the future will be published by Microsoft. Okay, we are approaching our destination, Pasto. No new meta was published, but we think in the next 5 minutes a new one will come, I think. Tra 5 minuti probabilmente ci sarà un nuovo meta, Lillo. Tempo è quello che è. Okay. There we have no star. Only the RMP runway 02 and the ILS and localizer approach. And the RMP of course runway 20 at the same time, but we take runway 02. Flylillo got a new follower last night because of me talking about you both, and the project name is Liz Lady on Twitch. Okay, we will find and we will follow also. Voila! Follower, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Speedy, really. We are happy. We are at 389 followers, then it's a success. We are online from 1 month and a half approximately. Then this number of followers are really appreciated, really unexpected, of course. Now we are also happy because we have received a mail from a disabled guy living in Australia, calling us and he requested us information about the software and etc. Then we are in touch with him. He will become inside our community. Then we have found another disabled people for our project, and we are really happy of this. Really, really happy. We need firstly to arrive and to touch the disabled population. This is the first thing. Second one is also to improve and to create a standard set to play online. So I'm doing my bit to get your project out of there. But thank you, Speedy, thank you so much. We will organize the work with, don't know which program, if we use a Trello or if we use the Discord. Then when we have all the things set, better if we have a market, not a marketplace, a workplace, a virtual workplace, where to coordinate with all of our ambassadors and to know to publish also the news about the project progress in our social, etc., etc. And then we are trying also to find some people helping us to publish inside our socials, etc., etc. Then it was very, very good. Flyby need to implement final approach. Okay, the final approach. You mean about the FMC, FMS? Then we will see if in the new update we will find a new no new meta for the moment. Okay, we will do the reversal procedure soon. Autopilot mode, okay, Lillo. Estimated time for the descent? To top of descent, Lillo? Because it's an amazing project, and I so hope it is a big hit with everyone to show that anything can be done if you have the right tools and the right mindset to get it done. That's quite speedy. 1 minute, okay, Lillo, thank you. 1 minute to descend, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Speedy, we need to be also a team. Then actually, my wife worked
Thrust
to share
idle,
check.
the
Descent.
project inside the Italian school, Italian association, etc. Because she work with disabled people, my wife. Then for the Italian side, we have this type of help also from the region, etc. Then, but to join all the people around the world is a little bit much more much more hard.
As you may have noticed, we
And
have
is for
begun our
this
initial
we
descent
think
down
to
our
create
destination.
an
Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take
ambassador
care of as we
system,
prepare for our approach.
trying to
If you are up,
take
once you
some
return
people
to your
around the
seat, we
world
ask that you remain
speaking
seated
and
until the
sharing
aircraft arrives safely at the gate.
our
Pilots, please
project.
prepare the cabin for arrival.
Fatima, bonsoir cher Jalil, j'espère que tout va bien, bon vol. Un saluto da tua zia, credo, dillo Fatima.
Yeah, Madonna.
Esatto. Grazie, ecco, arriva l'altro, aspetta va che ci sposto. Esatto. No, ho sbagliato a spostare lui. Voila, I'm wrong. We are in the wrong disco channel. You hear our pilot, the Gregorian pilot,
Speed,
Angelo.
check.
Thrust idle,
No,
Check.
speed,
check.
I don't remember the sign then.
thrust idle,
Okay,
Check.
we are descending inside the holding. Starting the procedure for the runway 02 at Pasto. I need a new meter, no new meter for the moment. Then with this 365 knots. Temperature 2116, QNH 1021, remark altimeter 3017, scatter clouds 2500 feet.
1024 set.
102
Pasto
4
runway.
set. Passing 20,900. Now.
Checked.
Only 2,175 meters. All of the runway.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Okay, we are starting the approach. Flylillo. Check the AFIS, Flylillo, perfect. Okay, then will be a downwind leg. Thereafter, left-hand turn to base and final for the 102. I think it will be inside the valley, between the mountains. Then we can expect a very spectacular approach. Activate the approach phase. Okay, we will see the runway at the left hand side. Wow.
Speed.
Check.
Track.
Check.
Every time he need much more time than us
2,500.
do all the things. Then this is one of the big problems of Flylillo. He have to follow the aircraft every time is unable to have the same reaction at the same time as us, then it's a little bit much more hard for him. Okay, we are a little bit high, and he do an upwind to take back the left-hand downwind for the runway 02.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Manual flight.
Check.
It may be harder from
Autopilot 1.
him, but
Check.
he flies better than me and CD. Also than me, Speedy. Okay, he take the aircraft in manual.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
Gear down. Flaps 3.
Check speed. Flaps 2.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Questa avverrà,
Nav.
Check. Gear down.
Okay. Back on downwind.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
Flaps full.
Flaps 3.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Medium.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete. Speed checked.
Continue.
Check. Flaps full.
Okay, we have recovered the speed and all the things. Airport is 12 o'clock. Then we'll take the left-hand downwind.
Thrust idle.
Check.
Descent.
Check.
Yeah, we arrived a little bit too high and too fast. And he need to recover speed and altitude for the approach. Bravo Lillo. He lose, if you see his friend now, he try to take back the commands because he crashed. The system actually he's crashed. Then we hope his brother Mauro now it will be able to recover the situation. Ok, tutto a posto Lillo? Back? Okay. Sometimes this happens because the software is of 2004 and the buttons and the other, the last set was created in 2008. Then it's a very older system.
Alt start.
Check.
Speed.
Check.
It's an homemade system, of course, and not dedicated for the flight simulation or for the gaming use. You will do
Alt
this,
check.
Lillo. Just take your time, da Speedy. We are really, we know this. I trust in Lillo. But yeah, sometimes this type of issues happens because it's not it's very old technology. Then 2004 and 2008, if you think it's a very older technology. Then Lillo use also the Windows 11. Then sometimes this type of crash or issues happens. That's not that's normal. That's simple normal.
Thrust climb.
Check.
Open climb.
Check.
Speed.
Check.
In the same time, Lillo is unable to turn the camera, and during this type of procedure, then he need to do all the things looking only the instrument. Then I think Lillo have a really special feeling with the instrument speed and aerodynamics of the aircraft, because every time in this type of circuit, visual circuit
2,500.
is limited to have the front cockpit view in front, and this is another challenge for him and another limit for him. Okay, we are approaching the base turn.
1,000.
We'll see final
Check.
results. Vai Lillo. Enjoy the landing, guys. Ciao Dan, welcome Dan. Our Ligurian Air real air pilot. This is he's a real Airbus pilot. Then we are proud you are with us in this final turn to Pasto. Really curious how Lillo will do it.
1,000.
Manual flight.
Check.
Occhio Lillo che sei basso, l'aeroporto è a 7,7,
1,000.
Check the airport. Runway elevation, sorry, it's 5,900, sorry.
1,000.
5,900, I'm sorry. Okay, we're in the long final.
1000. Hundred above.
Check.
Minimum.
Continue.
1000. 500. 400. 200. 100. 30.
Track.
Check.
20. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. $70 knots.
Bravo Lillo, very good approach. Bellissimo. Bravissimo, bello bello. Bellissimo, complimenti. Avvicinamento spettacolare. Better center line tracking than your hobby yesterday in Boston. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Lillo know perfectly this aircraft. Bravissimo Lillo. Are you satisfied of your landing? Sei soddisfatto dell'atterraggio Lillo? Yeah, he enjoyed it. He enjoyed. Bravo Lillo. Bravo, bravo. Well done, Lillo. Amazing landing from Speedy. This is what we mean. What is the really special side of this guy? Really amazing. I think no one of us are able to do the same. Also, if we use the hand, not the head, the hand instead the head, but I think all of us, we are unable to do the same type of approach and yeah, to have the same ability like Lillo. And it's really amazing what he do. This is another challenge. He lose his programs, his controls during the downwind. Thanks again to Mauro to be here and to recover the systems. And yes, this is perfect. Where we are, and when we have a good teamwork, nothing is impossible. We think this. Captain
After
Leos
landing
again
checklist.
perfect
Flaps.
landing. That's correct.
Retracted.
Bravo Lillo anche
Spoilers.
dal Dan. Sì, ha
Disarmed.
fatto un atterraggio
APU.
stupendo.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Okay, then we are in backtrack for the runway of the runway 02. Really amazing. Bravo Lillo. First time for me in Pasto. Never see this approach, never see this airport in my life. Then good job, veramente, from Safe House. Good job, yes, he did a good job as always. I don't know how he did it, but I love to see him in every flight, in every landing. He surprised me every time, and as for this, Lillo is the best person I know in my life, I meet in my life. Unfortunately, he don't talk, because if he have the possibility to talk, I desire to talk a lot of time with him. I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of things to say. Then, bravo Lillo, really. Okay, then we vacate by the left. We have a really smaller, really smaller apron. With that, we have no ground chart. We have only the airport informations. Bellissimo Lillo. Amazing, bravo. We see what we want to see. A simple person using his head for one of the most difficult approach in the world.
Taxi light off.
And he did this perfectly. That's just unbelievable. And Lillo is not alone. Then in the world, a lot of people are out of games. Then we need also to think to us. We're just a project player to player. And it's also a dream of Lillo to grow this community and to share his project and to try to find the objective. There is a freeware one, Lillo. No, it's payware, okay. Or is default, I don't know. Okay, payware. Lillo showed that disabled people can do anything if they put their mind to it and don't give up when things don't work the first time. Exactly, Speedy. I think one of Lillo have a lot of patience also, because during the years we have to wait a lot of times to change different technology to find this one, to find the feeling, to have the simple ability to use this type of technology. Then is next challenge could be Sion RMP 25 with overcast at 4000. We can do it. Lillo, we can organize a pre-selected waiter for an approach. And Dan, you are invited to be the speaker of this flight if you want. Your English is much more better than mine. You know, your English is perfect. You are a real pilot, and you have also a lot of things to talk about during the live. Better, of course, than me. I want you, Dan. We miss you, you know. Poi in privato ti parlo. But no, Dan is one of my best friend. That's of course, and is one of our. I think is the best person I know in my life. He's the best, seriously, and professional person I have met in my life. Then I love this guy. He's also for this. He would be padrino. I don't know how to tell this in English. Of my son. Then anche meno, Roby. I want to voglio renderti timido. Okay, then we are on the gate, proceeding with all the procedure for the shutting down. Tomorrow, of course, we are online. It will be a community flight. Then we will fly together if you want to be with us over Tokyo, Romeo Juliet Alpha Alpha, every time 18:15 UTC, then 20:15 local. If you are with us, you are all invited to join us. We share you all the information, but it's no more. It will be West Europe server, traffic all just, and we will take and we will meet us directly on ground. I know Microsoft Xbox have started making control for disabled people to play games. Yes, we know this, Speedy. We are talking about this technology also with Microsoft, with the CDIL and the Microsoft team via CDIL. CDIL is the community manager of Microsoft. Actually, we are collaborating with him, and yeah, we hope to have the possibility to try this type of technology also for inside a computer. But for the Xbox is a really good add-on. Let's give the possibility to disabled people to be online, and also to he have the possibility to create his communities and to start also a change from this side. Then we are arrived, guys. Approach of Quito was really amazing. Bravo Lillo, bravo veramente. I give you an applause again because you did a very good approach. Now guys, I will show you, I connect back my computer to Lillo firstly. I will show you the scheduling of tomorrow. Just give me 30 seconds. And thereafter we will raid Kenko, I think, if Lillo confirm. Immagino di sì. Mi sono perso l'eventuale sì. Okay, this is the scheduling of tomorrow, guys. Then 18:15 Zulu, we are in Tokyo, Romeo Juliet Alpha Alpha. We think to depart at between 35 and 45, depend which one will join us. Flylillo, how about you teach me how to fly? Lillo, vuoi insegnare a Captain Bios come volare? Ha chiesto. Se vuoi, maybe. Captain, if you want to fly with Lillo in multi-crew, in sharing cockpit, you can do it with your control program. It's a freeware program, and you can fly directly with Lillo in the same aircraft, sharing the cockpit directly. Then is another possibility if anyone want to have some evening in cockpit inside the cockpit with Lillo. This is another possibility. Then I think for Lillo it's time to go to eat, as I know. We will ride our friend Kenko. And thank you so much, guys, to be here this evening. We hope to see you tomorrow. I had the updraft on final. Okay. Okay, Lillo. Then we don't see this. I lose this. Bravissimo. Then, thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow. And we'll raid now Kenko. And yeah. Hope you have a very good evening. Thanks to be with us. Buona serata a tutti, also in YouTube. Ciao a tutti, buona serata. Un saluto anche da Lillo. Ciao ciao. L'ha fatto il ride Lillo?